Hello, Twitch. I'm back. I've missed this so much last week. You would not believe. Hopefully, the microphone's working this time because if it's not, we'll get through it just like we did last time. So, anyway, whew, man, am I glad to be back. My allergies are killing me. I did not have a voice last week at all, and that would not have been a fun stream. Me just sitting here mouthing at you the whole time. I'm coughing a good bit, but my mic is good with directional stuff, so if I just move it or lean away from it, I shouldn't blow your eardrums out. Hopefully. Man, I hope everybody, if you're in the US, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you've had a great week. I hope that you are safe and well and happy and all of the things. Man, it is so good to be back. And I hope I don't have any Oreo in my teeth because I had 45 minutes from the time I got home to get completely ready to stream and eat food. So it is what it is. Girl gotta do what a girl gotta do because I'm hungry. Whew. Okay, so couple of things before we get down to what we're doing tonight. First thing I want to do is welcome our new follower, Brise. I'm probably gonna mess this up. I'm so sorry. Brise, no Trinidad. Thank you so much for the follow. I think that was on Friday. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you're able to join us tonight. That would be amazing. Okay. Whew. I think that's everything. I hope. When you lay around for a week and don't do anything except eat a lot of food, the brain cells don't really want to operate. It is what it is. So, we're going to start a new series tonight, something I'm really, really excited about, because I've done something similar to this on an off-stream playthrough, and I really want to give it another shot now that I've learned a few more things and can really kind of bring all of you into the action as we're going along. So, we're going to do a Stardew playthrough, mostly vanilla, and I'll explain what I mean by that. But we're going to be a complete jerk. And I'm also going to be kind of a jerk to myself because I'm going to make things more difficult on myself than are really strictly necessary. Because it's fun. And I have 1,200 hours in Stardew, so I might as well start making things a little bit more difficult for myself. So, but what I mean by mostly vanilla is, we're not going to have any color changing mods, any major additions. We're not going to have any cheats mods on anything like that. The only thing I am going to install, which I actually need to do, make sure it's uploaded and ready to go, is the to-do list mod. And this mod, for anybody not familiar, basically it's a to-do list. And you can set anything in there to, you can set things on certain days of the week to remind yourself, things that you need to do. Hey, I need to get this much wood to go upgrade the barn, or hey, Pierre's closed on Wednesdays. You can just set that on every Wednesday. And I was going to use it to kind of set our goals, not only for the full series itself, but just as a reminder for me, because I don't plan on playing this at all unless it's on stream. So we're going to go a couple of weeks, possibly a month or more between playing sessions of this. So that'll help me kind of keep everything together and not forget what in the world's going on quite as badly. So that is installed, but that's going to be the only thing installed on Stardew as far as mods go. And it's a very, very simple, very unobtrusive mod. And that's just really for me to keep track of what's going on. Because I play a lot of Stardew off stream as well. And I do get my wires crossed every once in a while between what's going on. So that's going to be fun. Another quick note before we get started. I do have a lot of bad weather going on in my area tonight. We've had some tornadoes around. It's kind of ugly. So far, everything seems good. But if the stream drops, I will be back. If I'm not back, make sure you're following me on Twitter. I'll post updates there if I've had to take shelter or if the stream's just going to have to be done for the night, whatever. There is a chat command for that. Exclamation point Twitter. Break if you want to drop that in the chat. That'd be awesome. There's actually a few commands that you have available, but that's probably your most important one right now. If you're not following me on Twitter, you should be, because I am really boring. But sometimes I retweet cute dogs. So, and if the command's not working, let me know. I'm still a total noob to all of this. I know it shows up really oddly on my end because I'm looking at it on Streamlabs. So if it doesn't pop up correctly on Twitch, let me know. I'll go troubleshoot it, see what's going on. Or you can also just do twitter.com/shinygames. No underscore currently. I do need to update that, but you'll find me. My branding is the same everywhere. So I'll be posting updates there if stream does in fact go down, but hopefully that will not happen. Okay, so it didn't pop up. Okay, no worries. I'm still trying to figure out Nightbot. It's kind of acting a little goofy for me. So once I get those commands going, we'll get them running, get them working, and all that good stuff. Thank you, Break, for getting the link. So yeah, I think we are ready to get started. Okay, let's go. So far, so good, though. Lights are not flickering as much as they were earlier. They were flickering pretty good when I got home. But I think we're doing pretty good for now. Let's get Stardew up and rolling. And make sure all the volume and all that good stuff is adjusted. Yeah, always let me know if I'm not talking loud enough, if I'm too loud, anything that needs to be adjusted. I do occasionally have to mess with a lot of my settings, so let's see. So I use my phone as a stream deck, right? But it doesn't like to switch scenes really well all the time. And then today it decides it's not going to rotate. So my screen's upside down because my phone has to charge. So I'm just kind of guessing at this point what my screen looks like. So aw, thank you, Break. You're an angel. You're the bestest. The bestest. That's actually really loud in my ears. Oh my gosh. Alright. Cool. So, tonight is going to be mostly about us creating our character, who they're going to be, what's their shtick, all of that good stuff. And because I'm being a jerk to myself, I'm going to start early with the farm type. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so when I did this the first time, I did a guy and named him Chad because it's like the ultimate kind of douchey guy name. No offense to any Chads out there. I'm sure you're lovely people. So we're going to kind of go for the same thing again. Not the same name, but just kind of the kind of cool guy type of thing. And it's going to be a whole lined up thing. So first things first, we're going to go with the Riverland farm. Because I'm not that good at the fishing game, especially when it comes to more difficult fish. So having to rely more on fishing for income, that's going to be kind of tough on me. But I think it'd be really good for me. My husband has recently started playing Stardew, and if I can improve my skills, then I can help him improve his as well. So we're going to do the Riverland farm, which as far as I know is also the only farm layout that I have never used, because I did my first farm on Standard Farm. I'm using the Forest Farm now on my aesthetically cottagecore lesbian farm that I'm doing right now. Hilltop Farm was actually the second farm type I ever used, ever learned. I personally really like Hilltop Farm. It gets a lot of crap, but it's fun. It really is. The Wilderness Farm is what I used on my last kind of jerk playthrough that I first tried this concept out on. And we will be activating the monster spawning at night on the farm as well. A, because it's more of an inconvenience, and B, because I like it. I love combat in Stardew Valley. So, you know what? If I die a few times on my farm, I die a few times on my farm. It is what it is. Forest Farm Pog, I like the Forest Farm, but I almost feel like Forest Farm is like a little bit too OP. Like, you have daily hardwood there if you want it, foraging, fishing, like it has everything. Like, it's really kind of supposed to be like a foraging focused farm, but it kind of has a little bit of everything, which is why it's so popular for speedrunning. But it's also like, dang, share the love, Concerned Ape. Jeez Louise. Okay, so the Four Corners farm I am doing now, kind of in a vineyard type concept. It's one of my mildly modded playthroughs. Yeah, Forest Farm is really, really pretty, for sure. It's got the aesthetics going on, especially with all the little hidden pathways. It's beautiful, for sure. I just think it's kind of like, if someone started on the Forest Farm and then moved on to the others, I think they would find other layouts even more difficult than they may be in reality. But it's beautiful, for sure. So yeah, the Four Corners farm is really cool. Definitely made for the co-ops, but I'm using it by myself and having a great time. It's so good for anybody who likes that organization to have. You can have your crops over here on one side, and you can have your animals on the other. It's really good for that. And then the beach farm. Beach farm is a whole thing. It's hard to organize. As y'all saw when we did the tour, my beach farm is a hot mess. It's so bad. But it's also really fun. And beautiful. And it does have a few kind of OP things to it with all the fishing availability and the beach crates and things like that. Oh, first cough of the stream. Here we go. Okay, so we have selected a Riverland farm. Alright. And yes, there are women that can be mean too, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go with the guy, because again, making it more inconvenient. Female characters can get more money up front, because the father will send money, whereas mom sends like cookies and cakes and stuff like that. So we're also putting ourselves at a financial disadvantage. So I gotta be a jerk to myself. We'll work on the looks here in a minute. I definitely don't want to go with exactly what I did the last time I tried this, but I want to be similar. So let's see. So kind of the concept behind this character is they grew up the rich kid, you know, not necessarily intending to be a jerk, but just kind of with that privileged lifestyle, being a little bit disconnected from reality and how normal people live. And gets like degrees and like whatever that got in school. You know, I'm thinking like a business degree, something of the follow dad in dad's footsteps type thing. And basically just kind of doesn't value it because, again, growing up in not only a life of privilege, but not being shown what that privilege meant, kind of loses his head a little bit. Dad cuts him off. Says, dude, get a job, get a life, figure it out. So our guy ends up here. We will skip the intro just because we've all seen it 1,000 times. No need to go on about that. But so that's kind of where we are, is this was Grandpa's last gift. And we're going to use Grandpa's last gift to kind of prove to our dad that we can make a name for ourselves and not get into too much trouble. Anyway, so I didn't realize there was a difference in what you're saying. Yeah, that's actually why if you see a lot of speedrunners, they will select the female character if money is an issue. For the speedrun, or if like extra money will help. That's one of the reasons why. Is there's differences in what you're sent and sent by different parents. So the female is better for speedrunning. So yeah, that's a pretty interesting little tidbit that I learned from watching streamers, particularly the Habu. I think was the one that I really learned that from, to get the extra money. So what is a good little privileged name? I've already used Chad. So I don't want to do that again. I actually like the name Kyle, even though it is kind of synonymous with like the Monster Energy drinking type meme. It's basically, and it's a meme by this point. Let's see. What are we thinking here? I keep thinking Gilmore Girls and Logan, which might be kind of an interesting concept to go with. Brad, oh my gosh. Yes, actually, Brad would actually be perfect because I was obsessed with the Thoroughbred series of books when I was little. And like the main antagonist is named Brad. Brad Townsend. Oh my gosh. Probably the first character I ever hated in my lifetime. Total one-dimensional jerk. It worked. Actually, oh, should we go by Brad or should he go by Bradley? I don't know. Bradley seems a little bit softer than what I'm going for, but his legal name is Bradley. Okay, so for a farm name, so it would have been named by Grandpa. So I actually kind of like, if we're still going to go with the Thoroughbred thing, we can just name it Townsend Farm. I think it was the family name was the name of the racing stables in the book series. So we can go with that. Favorite thing. I actually was pondering this the other day. And I mean, I want to keep it fairly appropriate on stream in terms of like what's on the screen, but just between y'all, he's kind of that basic douchey guy. He likes beers, broads, and boobs. What am I gonna do? Fault him for being himself? So if we just say 3 Bs, maybe we'll say the 3 Bs. That might make a little bit more grammatical sense. Ooh. So that'll be kind of like a little inside thing. All his little jokes with his little frat bros. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the animal. I feel like you would have a dog. Let's see. I'm trying to think of which one I haven't used. I think I've used every pet before. What are we thinking? I think a little tough-looking German Shepherd would be kind of cool. And we can decide later on if we're actually going to keep the pet or not. Like, are we the type of, I don't need some stray mutt up in my yard? Or are we the, yeah, I have a big, tough dog to defend my farm type? We'll kind of figure that out, feel the character out as we're going on. I'm taking so long to do this, but you know, it is what it is. Setting up a character, especially when you have a backstory for the playthrough, is important. It's important to me. So, let's see. I'm trying to think. What was Brad's hair color in the book series? Because, like, he was canonically a pretty good-looking dude. So, I think he had, like, pretty dark hair. I'm gonna turn him sideways here. Ooh, that Bieber hair flip. That's a little long in the back, though. I'm not really sure if that's... I love this hairstyle so much. It's not gonna work for this character, but it's pretty good. Nah, not quite what I'm going for here. Let's see. I'll be honest, I love Stardew Valley, but sometimes I cannot tell what's going on with these hairstyles. It kind of seems to work, though. And you know, if we decide we hate it, then we can make it like a mini goal to get into the wizard's basement and change what we look like here. Ooh, oh man, I forgot about these different colored skin tones you can do. Yeah, I feel like, you know, beach volleyball type thing probably has a little bit of a tan going on. That kind of works, I think. There's not really like a tan that doesn't verge on more, like a just a little too dark for what I'm going for here. I think that's a good tan type situation. Let's see. Now, the Joja shirt would be a cool concept to go with. But I don't know if that's the route I want to go. Because I did the Joja shirt the last time I did this. So let's see how the options look. What are we thinking here? I think that's the sailor shirt. That's not quite right. This isn't too bad. The kind of the baseball tee, stuff like that. That's kind of fun. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think just regular pants. I thought about doing like the booty short situation, but I'm not sure that's gonna quite work. I mean, Brad's kind of a jerk, but I don't feel like he's dumb. And short shorts are probably not your best bet working on a farm. You know, outdoors, sweating. Ugh, bad combination. Alright, does he have any facial hair going on? I don't know. This, I don't understand. Like, I know this is supposed to be like a long mustache, but it just looks so funny from the front. I can't look at that every day. Brad's supposed to be pretty young, so I don't know how much facial hair he's gotten around to. Or has he gone with the beard trend? I don't know. Oh, the big eyebrows are a look. The sunglasses look cool, but then you can't see your character's eyes, and that's kind of annoying. So I think we're going to go without accessories for now. Unless we find something in our scroll around. Ha, the duck bill. Oh, that's a good one. I think we're going to go without facial hair and all that stuff right now. Because, again, you know, Brad's young. He's just out of college. You know, he probably got all trimmed up trying to go find a job and whatnot. So, we're going to go with that. Still kind of giving that baby-faced vibe, you know? Let's see. What kind of eyes are we looking at for our boy here? I kind of think he has green eyes. I don't know if I've done a green-eyed character yet. I've done one with greenish hair, but I've not really done one with green eyes. And that would match his shirt, you know? I could see that. Wearing the shirt that matches the eyes, you know? Some nice dark wash denim jeans. Yeah, I like our boy. You know, I mean, he looks like trouble, but he doesn't look too... He's like evil. There's a big difference between just being a jerk and being an evil person. So, alright, let's see. Let's do remix bundles. We'll do the guarantee 1 year. But I just may not go out of my way to find the red cabbage seed if we need it. You know, let's remix it all. Remix mines, spawn monsters on the farm. Let's do a 75% profit margin. Make it a little bit harder for us to get our money going. I'm pretty good at making money early on now. So, I don't think that that'll be too terribly crazy. We'll just kind of go with that a little bit. Just knock it down just a hair. Because, you know, he's probably got kind of a warped idea about what things cost and, like, what's normal cost and stuff. So this will give kind of an outward view of probably how it kind of feels for Brad. I'm not going to do any kind of multiplayer thing or extra cabins. I don't really think that's necessary. So let's get started, old Bradley. Let's do it, my boy. Let's do it. Okay, first of all, gotta zoom all the way out. So Brad took the bus to Stardew Valley. Okay. I have to swap those two around. I can't. Weather for tomorrow is going to be sunny. And our... Oh, we're having a very good luck day today. Nice. Maybe we can get around to some good stuff. Okay. So he's got his little floor TV with 3 channels. Definitely not the big widescreen he's used to. We're going to turn on the fireplace, get it nice and cozy. So the mayor's given us something. We're already making friends with the mayor, so that's good. You know, we've got the mayor's support. Already used the wrong tool, which seems totally on brand for Brad, and definitely on brand for me. Okay, so we're gonna kind of start this one about the same as any other playthrough. Get our feet wet, get our parsnips in the ground. So basically, as we are a jerk, we're gonna do a few things jerky and a few things that are not. So what I mean by that is we're not gonna do stuff that puts Brad at too much of a disadvantage. Like, we're gonna complete quests pretty timely. We're gonna do our best to still make friends with the villagers and things like that so that we can get what we want and need. Where the jerk part really comes in is gonna be in heart events and dating. So like heart events, if there's a quote unquote wrong answer or just a jerky answer, that's the one we're gonna go with instead of like the very obvious correct answer. Right? It's pretty obvious what the right answer is in most of these hard events. So naturally, you know, our boy's not going to do that. Even when I did this concept, the most recently, I could not, in some of these, I couldn't bring myself to use the jerky answers, especially with some of my favorite NPCs that are really close to my heart. I just couldn't do it, but we're going to do it this time. We're going to say all the wrong things that you shouldn't say, and we're going to choose the creepy or weird responses. Like Leah's two heart scene specifically is one that I did not know until recently can affect later on, not only in terms of whether or not she sells her art online or has an art show in town, but actually can affect your dating abilities later on. So what I want to do is I want to date everybody in town, bachelors and bachelorettes. Brad is equal opportunity. He likes anybody and everybody. If they can serve, you know, if they're going to help him out, you know, he's not real great about helping others out necessarily, but he's pretty good about knowing what he needs for himself. So we're going to date everybody. But in Leah's event, if you choose the creepy, can I have a kiss choice instead of the right or wrong answer, you actually are not able to proceed with dating all of the NPCs because you have to experience her, I believe it's 6 or 8 heart event with the where they're selling the art online or having the art show in town. You have to be able to experience that and make that choice in order to unlock that event. And you don't get to make the choice if you're being a total creep. So we will have to make sure we keep an eye on ourselves for that one. But other than that, we should be able to proceed mostly as scheduled. And then we'll just have to figure out which NPC we will marry and then divorce. I want to marry someone I have not married before in Stardew. So let's see. Maru is who I am marrying in my other jerk playthrough. So Maru is out. I thought about Penny, just because Penny is a little bit of like the, not that she's like can be taken advantage of, or she's weak or whatever. She's like the complete opposite. I love Penny, but she does kind of have that damsel type of situation, just with, you know, she's so sweet and she's so smart, and there's the whole thing with Pam and yada yada yada, that I feel like maybe that might be kind of an interesting way to go, is Penny, which is a total jerk move. As somebody who likes Penny, that's a complete douche move. But this is what we're doing. We are playing Stardew as a jerk, and we're going to succeed anyway. Alright, so we have our seeds in the ground. We're pretty low on energy right now. Put the watering can away. Probably not going to need our scythe anymore. But I will carry these with me. We have a chest. That'll do. Alright, so let's go exploring on the farm. We won't be able to fish anything until we get our fishing pole from Willie tomorrow. So I'm going to get familiar with the layout of this farm, because I have not actually done that before, since I've never used this farm layout. It's extremely cool. I actually like all of the little islands and stuff, and like the inaccessible little islands. It's definitely really fun. See, like, there's not going to be a whole lot you can put right here. You know, you're going to have to get really creative with how you decorate it, and I actually kind of think that's cool. Ooh, another mixed seed. Holla. Okay, let's read Grandpa's note while we're here. Yeah, that wouldn't freak me out at all. A message from our dead grandpa that was probably placed there before he died. That does bring up a good question. Who put that letter there? Like, did Grandpa put it there, and it's been somehow sitting there through wind, rain, and whatever else has been going on all this time? Or did somebody else put it there? Did Lewis put it there? If so, Lewis, couldn't you have hooked me up with, like, cleaning up my farm a little bit, dude? Jeez. Alright. Plenty of bubble spawns, I see. I saw some up in the northern part of the farm. There's bubbles right here as well. So that's going to be really helpful for us to get our fishing going. Almost out of energy, so I do need to be careful. Making sure I'm not overdoing it. I probably should have brought my scythe in retrospect, but I kind of don't want to turn around, so we're just going to go this. We're just going to go as far as we can without having to run and get our different tools. So these islands are small. You know, like, I like to sequester my animals kind of off by themselves. But that may not be an option. Like, I may have to kind of sequester them over, like, a couple of different islands, or let them have free reign over a bunch of different areas. And that might be more of what ends up happening rather than my usual tactics. Oh my god, I gotta get through here. Yes, I know I'm starting to feel exhausted. Thank you. Brad, buddy, we might just want to turn around and, like, go foraging or something, because you are a tired boy. You know, you may have played varsity baseball at your university or whatever. I didn't play sports in college. I don't know how they refer to it, but I think you might just want to go see if we can forage some stuff. See if we have the energy to put this seed in the ground and move on for the day. The first few days in Stardew Valley, I feel like always kind of end up going the same. You know, you don't have energy to do a whole lot, so you kind of just have to run around doing a bunch of random stuff until you really kind of get your feet under you. Okay, and actually we'll take my scythe because it's going to help us clear paths and things without using energy. But it's also just, it's a safe tool to have your hotkey on. There's not going to be a whole lot of forage because this is literally day one. But we're just going to go look anyway and start introducing ourselves to some people. Hello, Linus. Hello, my friend. Oh, I love Linus so much. Normally, Linus is like one of the first people that I befriend, but maybe I should kind of do the opposite and like make him one of the last ones to befriend. Like make it more of a Brad kind of learning about different lifestyles and getting himself kind of used to things outside of his little safe box he's been in. Hello, Demetrius. No, I haven't met Maru yet. I literally spent 8 hours clearing a tree and a couple of sticks off of my farm, bro. Met anyone in town yet? Sounds exhausting. Yes, Robin. It really truly is. No, I haven't met everyone in town. But thankfully, your nocturnal son has exited. All the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town. Dude, I did not choose Pelican Town, alright? This was my only option. This is all that I have. My trust fund is locked. Kind of wish that it was an in-game option to have walking make you tired. Like, have a different, not energy necessarily, but like have a different bar to keep up with. It was just like your general like tiredness. Like if you walk around all day, you know, you're going to be kind of tired. Especially if you're like maybe not used to doing that much physical exercise outside of controlled environments like a gym or sports practice and stuff like that. Like kind of how I imagine Brad is. Okay, so the question becomes, do we have Brad check the trash cans? You know, that's one of the first things that I do. Is I am all over the trash cans because you can find good stuff in there. And it just is kind of a good way to try to find some money, try to find some extra materials. But I mean, has Brad even taken out the trash in his lifetime? I'm just kind of basing him very, very, very loosely off of stereotypes, people I've known growing up, people I went to school with, stuff like that. It's kind of a loose collection. A flashback to my feet after Disney. Yo. Speaking of Disney, wearing my Disney shirt. But yeah, Brake and I went to Disney together this past March. It was amazing. And I needed a leg transplant after that. My feet still actually have not recovered from that. I have plantar fasciitis now. So I think maybe we'll save the binning for when we're more desperate. Like I feel like, you know, that might be kind of a low point for our boy until he becomes accustomed to the way of life in Pelican Town. I'm trying to think, how irresponsible should we be with our money? Hello, Clinton. Maybe we should become really good friends with Clint. Like, I feel like there's a lot of, like, attitude similarities. I just realized how much this character looks a lot like Therm's sprite and a lot of speedruns and Stardew Valley videos he does. So, Therm, I'm a big fan. This was not intentional. Definitely not saying that you're a jerk at all. But kind of does look an awful lot like Therm sprite. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, are we gonna get out-jerked? Are we gonna get out-savaged? Shane is the love of my life. Okay, I would die for Shane. But he's rough around the edges at first. Not gonna lie. Kid? Who are you calling kid? Okay. You're just telling me the same thing over and over again. Okay, so you're like the art girl, probably. I'm gonna love it in Pelican Town. I don't so far. Yes, I noticed that you work in the saloon because you're behind the counter. Okay, dude, what's up? Okay, a business owner, businessman like myself. MVP Gus. Love me some Gus. He is the best. What's on the menu tonight, Gussie Gussie? The usual beer, salad, bread, spaghetti, pizza, all that good stuff. All the recipes and pancakes. It's so tempting to just like blow my money or I'm sorry, Brad, for Brad to blow his money on like a beer and something like that. Like, it's so tempting. You know what? I said I was going to make this hard on myself too. You know what? We survived our first day. We deserve a beer. Now let's make our tipsy way home. I love the tipsy buff. Like, it just makes you a teeny tiny bit slower. It's so cute. I kind of wish it made you, like, weave a little bit as you walked. That'd be kind of funny. Just because I can't walk a straight line, and I drink incredibly rarely. So I feel like maybe that was such a bad idea. Alright, so it is after midnight. We should probably get inside before the enemies start spawning. So, very basic first day going on. Huh. And it's the next day. We didn't even sell anything. And of course it's going to rain tomorrow because it always rains on Spring 3rd, Year 1. Every single time. Guaranteed rain day. You're very happy today. Oh, good. 2 good luck days in a row. Let's go. We have mail. Yeah, it's Willie's letter, of course. Let's see. Yeah, we got to go to the beach. We're working on our people. I think we should work on making sure that all of the exits to the farm are clear and we have clear paths around the farm. So that's what we will do today. We're done watering. Oh, if y'all can still hear these coughs and it's hurting your ears, please let me know. And I'll move the mic or do something to help with that. Alright, so we went the other way yesterday. So let's go this way. Clear this out. We should be clearing more trees, but again, Brad's not really sure how to do all this farm life stuff, and I feel like he'd want to get around. Okay, there's a little dock. Some bubbles. Just clear off the dock area. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a living hat. Fun fact, in my first iteration of this concept, I got a living hat in the first week of Year 1. And in case you don't know, the living hat has a 1 in 100,000% chance of spawning when you cut fiber. It's the rarest drop in Stardew Valley. And I got it in week 1. It has not left my character's head since then, nor will it ever. So let's clear up the island a little bit. I actually might make this into like a tapper type situation because there's one of each tree right here. Even though we'll need a ton more tappers for like kegs and things like that. But I like how these 3 trees are not exactly set perfectly apart, but they're kind of like all right here together. That's kind of cute. I might keep that. You know, aesthetics I feel like would be very important. Poor guy doesn't really know what's going on. I still haven't gotten one. Yeah, it was a long way in. I mean, I was many hundreds of hours into Stardew before I got it. And I was cutting... I think I was cutting fiber in the mines, which was like the weirdest possible place to get it. It was amazing. I was so excited. I think I ended the day right there and went ahead and saved the game just to make sure nothing would happen. It is very cool. And actually the living hat is the reason why the Hat Urchin meme speedrun, Stardew Valley, why the world record is a full 2 minutes faster. You should really go and check that speed run out. Not only the speed run world record itself, held by Chikorita, but there have been a few streamers, Shawnee Do in particular, that did a video on exactly how it was accomplished and how the run went down and all that good stuff. So it's pretty freaking cool, but it's so much RNG. Oh dear, here we go. Geode. And since we want to make friends with Clint, we're probably going to be spending a lot of time over there with him. So that'll be fun. We can go visit Clint, even though we only have 100 gold to our name right now, because we just had to get a celebratory beer. Of course we did. He deserved it, right? He chopped down a tree, probably for the first time in his life. So you know what? Good for you, Brad. Good for you, Brad. I'm really, really happy that so far nothing has spawned that prevents us from getting off the farm or getting to an island, because when I did the hilltop farm for the first time, you couldn't get to like half of it because there were stumps that had spawned in the way. It was so annoying. I'm like, okay, really? I can't get anywhere. So that was annoying. I'm just gonna leave that for right now. We're gonna make sure we can go this way. It's cool. I could use the scroll wheel to get my tools, I guess. Be a little more efficient. Okay, can't get rid of these guys just yet, so we're gonna keep all the others down and everything else cleared that we can. So we can go out the southern exit. So, okay, cool. That is a really pretty farm, the Riverland. It's definitely going to be pretty tough on me because of the fishing thing. Speaking of the fishing thing, let's go ahead and head down to Willie, because we're going to need that fishing pole if we want to make any money. And, you know, spending your summers on a yacht, I feel like there were some fishing excursions included in summer holidays and such. So, I think Brad's got some fishing skills. I think he'll be okay. These weeds annoy me so much, so I'm gonna deviate real quick. Oh, hi. That's it? Oh, my poor sweet ADHD angel child. Alright, and I will be just forgetting about this cutscene because I've seen it 1,000 times. We all have. But since my inventory is full, I think we'll go home and fish there instead, rather than fishing at the beach, which is kind of like the instinct. Is you get the fishing pole, you should immediately want to go fish on the beach. But let's just go home. We have the fishing ability on our farm, so let's just use that. Oh man, my throat has been through a lot in the last 7 to 10 days, and talking almost nonstop is a lot. Whew. All right. Hide those away for now and that, because I don't know if we're going to need this or not. So what we're going to do in spring, I think, is just be normal. Just do our normal stuff. We're just going to plant crops. We're going to water them by hand. All that. For summer, the goal will be to try to have some, at least of the regular sprinklers down. Take our workload off a little bit. Get a good ways down in the mines. And we'll take care of that. So I need to probably start adding some stuff to my list. Let's see. So what want to do? So what should our overarching goals be for this farm? Let's see. So I definitely think that in terms of like a short-term goal, I do want to have money for strawberries. Because, you know, he got a business degree. So even if he just like sees get degrees, you still know that you got to have money to make money, right? So I think we want to make sure we have enough money for the strawberries. But that's kind of a given. I don't think I'm going to forget to like have money for strawberries. Let's see. 300 wood for the beach bridge. That'll be helpful. Let's see what else we want to do. I think the spend money to make money concept is going to kind of kick into gear pretty fast. So let's see. Materials for silo. Not necessarily the building of the silo. We got to get all the materials together as well. Yeah, we're going to go with that for now. So see, when we do that with the mod, it just pops up here in the top corner. It's very unobtrusive, but you can still see them all the time, or on the days that you've toggled. So let's see. There were lots of bubbles. Ah, bubbles! Bubbles! Bubbles are so nice. Oh. Nope. Those bubbles are actually kind of hard to get to. I'm not that good at making my... Well, they're gone anyway. I'm not great at making my line curve. So, we tried. Now, this first one, of course, we always get because it's the testing one. So, oh my god, this bar is so tiny. It's so small. You can barely keep it behind a fish. But, you know, he knows how to fish, so I think that'll be okay. We need to go get a training rod tomorrow. Because that'll be a little bit easier. Get our fishing skill up a little bit more. Ooh, silver quality fish. Nice. Okay, so the mic doesn't seem to be going into like dangerous territory when I cough. So there's that at least. This is probably how we're going to go for a little while. So we can just chit chat, do some calming fishing. And so we'll just make this a series that we do here on the channel periodically. Whether it be I'm just out of ideas or want to do something else. We'll follow along with Brad and his adventures. Eventually, though, I do want to do a series with Break of the Stardew Valley Expanded. I think that would be extremely fun, but it's definitely going to take two people to cover all of the ground on the full Stardew Valley Expanded. I've only watched a couple of streamers and content creators work on that, and yo, it makes the map so big. It's like Stardew Valley 2. So definitely going to get started on that, possibly in the new year. We're just going to kind of carry this and anything else that we're working on. We'll kind of just carry that with us. We're just going to do this. We'll do some more Fall Guys. Now that Season 3 has dropped, I'm so excited. I love Season 3. I love the new maps. It's amazing. We're definitely going to be going to visit some of that as well. I tend to get sick every time there's a new season of Fall Guys. It's really annoying. I get sick at the beginning of Season 2 as well. Don't appreciate that. So I'm a little behind in terms of like kicking butt at all the new levels and things like that. So we'll work on some of that. I have other games to show you guys. I think maybe I got the Barbie Mystery Ride game going. That could be a good little fun segment. I don't have a weapon. Oh gosh. Oh no. Ah, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't have a weapon yet. So we're gonna have to just use our scythe to fight this bat off. Also, it's unusual for like the very first monster to spawn on the farm to be a bat. Like normally it's a bug. It's like an easy kill, so to speak. Oh my god, die. Die. I'm using my scythe, please. I could just run inside, but Brad doesn't run from a challenge. I'm going to keep that sunfish in case we need it for the community center. But we will sell these to get a little bit of money going. And we should probably just go to bed. I feel like that's a safe option. So again, we're on 75% profit margin. So we only made 75% of what we normally would. So it's a low number and it's like really low. Oh, another reason why I wanted to make a male character for this is because I've been doing a lot of female characters. I've done some male Stardew characters, but I really wanted to do another male character because it was getting a little unbalanced. And it's just interesting to see the difference between the dialogue and things like that as well. Oh my gosh, another star drop day? Holy crow. What did I do to deserve this? Okay, we don't need the watering can. So we can just take the rest. So what do we want to do today? We can definitely introduce ourselves to some more people. But we do need some more materials as well. So let's go ahead and start clearing out some space here. I'm going to go ahead and get foraging level 1 so we can craft spring seeds and make some money off of that. Because that's a very, like, economics type principle. Taking the forage, turning it into seeds, planting the seeds to turn into forageables to turn into more seeds. That's a very, like, I feel like that's a business school 101 concept. So who knows? You know, maybe Brad was a better student than I'm giving him credit for. So we're just going to kind of keep clearing out. I want to make sure, like, main walkways, getting around things are open. Ah, a piece of wood went in the water. Wood and coal are, in my opinion, the most valuable resources in Stardew Valley. You can never have enough of either of them. Maybe an unpopular opinion, maybe a popular opinion. I don't know. But I am so sad if even a single piece of wood is wasted. And same thing with coal. One of my most traumatic experiences ever playing Stardew Valley was when I was in the mines. I was working on a lot of different projects, so I carried my coal around with me, like, everywhere, just because I never knew when I was going to need it. And I died in the mines. It happens. Dying in Skull Cavern is kind of inevitable, right? And this was pretty early on it was my first 500 to 700 hours of Stardew. And I lost every single piece of coal I had. Not only that, I lost my sword. Yeah, the sword. I was not happy. I've never reset a day so fast in my life. That's one of the few times I've ever reset a day. Normally I try to just live with the consequences of my actions in Stardew Valley, but I couldn't live with that one. That was like 400 and something pieces of coal. I think I actually did cry a little bit over that. So that's something I don't know. Is that making it harder for me if I'm, like, less careful with those resources? Or is that just mean? I don't even know. That feels just mean. Get away. So for a silo, I know we need copper bars. So we're going to have to go pretty good in the mines for that. I believe it's 10 clay, 100 stone, and 5 copper bars for a silo. So we'll make that kind of our first goal along with the wood for the bridge. Let these little trees grow. I'm so glad that most of the time, if you upgrade your axe, you can get rid of the bushes now. Huge improvement, because these bushes are cramping my style. For real. Judgment, I would have cried. Yes. Oh my gosh. I lost other stuff too. Like, I think I lost all of my spicy eel. And I'd been trading in my rubies for ages. So it was like 150 spicy eels. I think I lost some prismatic shards. Like, it was the worst death I've ever had in the mines. And yeah, it was embarrassing. Kind of wish I had it on, like, wish I'd been recording and streaming back then though, because my reaction would have been hysterical for, you know, other people. Definitely not funny for me. Yeah, that was a mistake I never made again. I think that was when I got the chests anywhere mod. I think that was when I finally was like, you know, let's not do this again. Okay, so our energy's getting low, and got a couple of seeds here that I'm going to go ahead and plant while I still have energy. Doing pretty decent on wood. So let's see. So we're having a good luck day. So we probably should fish a little bit. And then we can eat some of the fish that we catch to get our energy back up from the danger zone. Yeah, love that. I'm too lazy to go back and forth to Dorothy. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm doing a vanilla run, like a completely vanilla run for the first time in a long time. It's painful. Like, I'm having fun, but there's so many times that I have to throw stuff away that just, it hurts my soul. Especially in the Skull Caverns. Like, I keep everything. Oh, I said I was going to go to Willie and buy... Oh no, I got sluggish. God bless America. No. Hopefully we'll level up something tonight and... Let's see, how are our levels doing? Ah! Crap, we gotta level something up. Let's go buy this training rod from Willie. See if we can get fishing level 1 and then not have to deal with the sluggishness tomorrow. Because, fun fact, if you get exhausted or sluggish or pass out or whatever, but you go up a level on one of your skills during the night, you don't have to deal with the drop in energy the next day. So, if you can time it correctly, you'll be fine. So, for example, the Hat Mouse speedrun. The main route involves passing out at Robin's on day 1. And it works, though, because if you've done it correctly, you get foraging level 1 overnight. So you don't have to deal with any of the consequences the next day. And it's a lot faster way to get back to your bed. All right, Wilson. Yes, I'm going to call him Wilson. Starting to feel exhausted, so we're going to eat this raw seaweed, which, you know, probably grew up eating a good bit of sushi, so that's probably not a big deal. Yeah, we're definitely sluggish. We're feeling pretty bad right now. Yeah, I have so many random mods now that I use on my modded playthroughs. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, I have one that allows me to put stuff on that one random spot in the slime hutch, that one random tile that you can't put anything on. It lets me put stuff on that. I literally have a mod to let me put something on one square tile. Nexus mods is a bad idea, but it's so much fun. Two pieces of coal. Honestly, the chest anywhere mod was making me lazy though. It was making me so lazy. Like, I was such a hoarder. And I had so many chests in so many different places. It was just so bad. So, the vanilla is really helping me kind of get a grip. Whew. Do not get sick or have allergies, kids. It is so not fun. We should probably keep that sardine for cooking later on. I think it's the dish of the sea that takes sardines. So we'll work on that for sure. But this is kind of going to be just what we're going to do for stream tonight. We're just going to do this one segment. Get Brad's feet wet, literally and figuratively, on this day. And kind of get used to things. Get the groundwork down. And figure out what we're going to do and where we're going to go with this guy. With this him. Words are really hard. I work full time. I'm fried by this point in the day. So fried. So if you're just joining us or you're new in here, I just want to kind of give a rundown of what we're doing. So I'm Shiny, and this is our friend Brad. And we're doing... He's a bit of a jerk, and I'm playing this as a jerk and being a bit of a jerk to myself as well. So I'm not a big fan of the fishing game, not that good at it. We're going to have to fish a lot for our main sources of income. We're going to choose all the wrong answers. We're going to date everybody in town. We're just going to be big time jerks. I really should keep a better eye on my energy. I'm terrible at keeping an eye on my energy. The very first time I played Stardew, I think I passed out like 8 a.m. or something. It was really, really bad. I could not keep up with my energy at all. Ooh. Oh my goodness. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? I spent mine at home. My husband and I are going to visit our families for Christmas, so we just stayed home for Thanksgiving since we live a good bit away from them. But I made a good meal. I don't love to cook. It's not like my favorite thing in the entire world, but I do enjoy it to a degree. So I had a lot of fun making the good meal, and I had a nice 4-day weekend with that as well, so that was fun. Man, I really want to try for a catfish. Catfish are so hard to catch, though, when your fishing level's so low. Oh! Glass shards. That one's actually a tough one for me to find most of the time. It's like one of the last artifacts I usually find. That's awesome. Need my shiny cooked meal. I so badly want to cook for you. I would have the best time cooking for you. And yeah, I really want to do that. So next time we see each other, I will cook for you. How's that? That is your deal. Because cooking can be kind of fun, you know, experimenting with stuff and just making delicious treats. You know, first and foremost, making all the delicious treats in the end. Like, it's pretty cool. Okay, we'll save those that I know we need for the recipe. I can't remember if you need to sell a clam for the, like, sell one of everything thing. But we're going to keep those for right now. And that. We'll sell these as well. Oh, God. Here we go again. Be sure not to touch anything lest it catch fire or explode. Probably a good idea. I still think I can teach you how to cook, though. I still think it's possible to at least help you not be a fire hazard to yourself, to your pets, or to your neighbors, or to anyone who happens to be within 50 miles of you. So I think we can do it. At the very least, I'll teach you how to, like, boil water, or you won't have to send me a picture of that ham and eggs thing that you made that time. That was atrocious. I don't know what that was, but, like, it looked delicious and it looked gross all at the same time. Let's see. I'm going to quickly forage up here so we can get off the farm. We can also forage. Yes, a leek. I really should eat that, but it's not going to help my situation any, so. Break, I wonder how your influence, like, what kind of influence you would actually have on my cooking. Like, if me, a fairly decent cook, is cooking, but you, I say this lovingly, fire hazard, is in the kitchen, like, what outweighs the other, you know? Yep, judges still got their little landslide. That doesn't go away until the 5th. Whose powers are more powerful? Me, the waterbender, or you, the firebender? Although, are you a firebender if you just make random things catch on fire, or is that just a health hazard? See, these are the questions that haunt me. These are the questions I have about my life. Oh, my throat is like, please, lady, stop. I am not going to. May not go as long as we have before with streams, but I'm going to go a good little while, I think, until I need to go and get some food, because I was eating hummus and potato chips. Yes, we leveled up fishing and foraging. Let's go. I was eating all the food before going to stream, and see, that profit margin hurts so bad. Alright, let's get our weather. Tomorrow we're going to have a polleny day. Okay, a neutral day. The first neutral day we've had so far. Spring onion. Yes, I have not been checking for spring onion. I should do that. We'll make that part of our thing today after we water. Oop. Let's water the same spot twice. That sounds good. I do not animation cancel. I'm not techie enough for that. I'm not sweaty enough. And there's really no need to animation cancel on just a casual playthrough. I have a lot of respect for those that do animation cancel, for sure. And it's very interesting. It's just not really something I really care about all that much. Alright, so the watering's done. That was easy. What? Oh, visit Gunther at the museum. Yeah, let's take these. So we're gonna go and get our spring onions. And while we're doing that, we'll visit Gunther and museum. These spring onions, though, are absolutely clutch. They're my favorite early mining food because they're so accessible. They really don't have a lot of use beyond food. Sometimes they're needed for the community center, but there's really not a whole major use for them. They don't sell for a lot, especially on this 75% profit margin. Oh. Nice. While I see bubbles, I'm gonna try to fish real quick. Nice. Love getting those treasure chests whenever I can. Oof. I can always get more seeds. Not a tough one. I definitely think another thing we should do that I'll add to the list when we're not when the bubbles are gone, I'll add to the list that we also need to upgrade our backpack at least once. Didn't mean to drop stuff in the water, but it is what it is. Let's eat that. Just get it out of our inventory. So upgraded backpack. It's another short-term goal. I'm trying to read this and fish at the same time. I have alternate. Whoa, gosh. Fire bending, like metal bending or lightning bending. Ah! So hard to read chat and fish at the same time. I have alternate fire bending, like metal bending or lightning bending, except I can't control it and it makes things explode in the microwave. Come on. The microwave is something that I can at least teach you how to microwave stuff without blowing it up. Ah! Can I get this without losing the fish? There we go. Yeah. Treasure chests are probably not going to be great today on a neutral day, but still, it's free stuff. Yes or no? Is it okay or is it just like gross if I make a pop and a chub joke? Because I've been doing that with my husband and it's funny because, you know, he's a man, but like, is that funny on stream or is that gross? Let me know because my sense of humor is really, really warped and weird and I just kind of want to know what you guys are cool with. Because I can behave myself, but I'm not going to if y'all don't want me to, you know? Ooh. Don't really need Joja Cola. I highly doubt it's going to be for the community center. So, speaking of community center, I kind of have an idea about how I want to go about that. But I don't know if I should say anything about it or not. Oh my god, how long are these bubbles going to last? Anyway. Because the obvious answer is to, like, take the Joja route. But I don't know if I just want to go for the Joja route. Just right off the cuff. We'll take a look at the community center and kind of figure out what's going on. And we'll just take a look from there. How about we just do that? That sounds like fun. I definitely want to go mining tomorrow. Maybe after we visit Gunther, we'll try to open the community center. We'll just, like, go out and in if we still have time. I know that it's, like, starting at 9 o'clock. If you enter from the bus stop, you can unlock it. But I forgot when it ends. Like, is it like, 5 or 6 o'clock? What time does it end? What time, like, the time frame for opening the community center? Anybody know? Like, I know it starts at, like, 9. What's the latest you can do with that? Oh my gosh, this cough is atrocious. I love this training rod. I didn't even know about the training rod when I first started playing, and I hated fishing. I still don't love the fishing minigame, but like I can at least do it and not feel like a total failure. Popping a chub. Oh, shoot. These bubbles have been here like all morning. Whoa. What in the world? Oh my gosh, that got really close to the end. I should have left that a little higher. That bar drops quick. Nice, another geode. Probably should have brought my geodes to Clint. Oh my god. Activate the event. Oh, 8 a.m. and 1 p.m. Okay, we might just have to go to the mines the long way tomorrow and open it up tomorrow. Because these bubbles are too good. I really don't want to walk away from these. Even though we're only catching the easy fish right now, it's still like, there's so many bubbles, man. I don't want to get rid of the bubbles. You can catch so many more fish. Yes, at the geodes. Although I don't need to stay here all day if I want to go see Gunther. I don't necessarily have to go see Gunther, I guess. Ooh, I kind of want that bait. I don't need bait now, but later on I feel like that'd be a good idea. Poppin' a chub. Hi, Leah. You didn't actually introduce yourself by name. Do you notice that? I can't pick up the spring onions. God. Okay, change of plans. Did not expect to have those bubbles here. So we're gonna go to Gunther. Probably not Clint. Just because we have no inventory space at all. So we'll just run to Gunther, offload this, and go back. Actually, we may just need to go home and offload and go back down. Because, like, I can't pick up anything. I can't pick up forage or nothing that I really need to do, so. Okay, Gunther, we've seen this 1,000 times. I have, anyway. We'll start over here on the far right. Nice, got some money. Nice, a gold star daffodil. Excellent. Just for fun, I'm gonna try to trigger the event, which I'm pretty sure it does end at 1. Pretty sure you're right, Break, but I'm just gonna make sure. Because, hey, if I can go ahead and open that today, then we can go ahead and see what we need, and we can go ahead and evaluate what we want to do as far as, like... Yeah, okay, so it probably was 1 or 2. So then we can evaluate what we want to do. As far as, it doesn't start till the 5th. That's right! I knew the mines didn't start until the 5th. You're right. The community center also does not start until the 5th. The 5th is a big day in Stardew Valley. We'll just keep a few chub. I'm gonna sell the rest. Probably can't get to Clint before 4, but you know what? We're gonna give it a shot. If we can give it a shot and go ahead and get these cracked open, then we can donate more to the museum and we can have good stuff. How in the world could I forget that the community center doesn't open until the 5th? I've done a crafts room speedrun before. should know what day that opens. Although, to be fair, I've been playing a lot of Stardew lately, and so it, maybe it's not such a surprise that I've gotten a little twisted with my dates. Yes, made it to Clint with half an hour to spare. Most of these are probably going to be museum donations because we've had like nothing, so. Oh, hell yeah. All of them were. Let's go. Ooh, we get the cauliflower seeds. That'd be great. And you know, this is gonna mess with my brain so bad. That museum is, that's not organization, that's sociopath behavior. But we got the cauliflower seeds. I am so sorry for those of you who had to witness that. Hi, Sam. I don't actually care about talking to you right now. Excuse me. Oh, Jody, I haven't talked to you yet. Come here. Not exactly how I imagine. How did you imagine me? You're like a MILF. I don't feel for Jody like Sharky does, but Jody's cute. How'd you expect I was gonna be anyway? What do you mean by that? Oh, my voice sounds terrible. I'm so sorry. Maybe it may not sound bad to y'all, but oh, it sounds so bad to me. Oh my god, those bubbles are still there. Are you shitting me? Yeah, it sounds about right. That's so funny though. Bubbles are still. Oh wait, never. Nope, no, they're not. And just like every single time I do this, and I get fooled by this every single time. The TV guy's like, "Oh, spring onions," and I go to look for spring onions. Nada. I guess the game is kind of going on the assumption that you're gonna have to search for them for a few days, maybe, because it took me a while to find spring onions. First time playing Stardew, because I didn't look at the wiki very much in the beginning. I really wanted to organically figure out the game and learn kind of on my own. It was a crafting recipe that finally pushed me over the edge. I forgot what it was, but I had to look up some sort of crafting thing or how to get something, and I had to go to the wiki. And then never went back. But there are a lot of things that the wiki doesn't tell you, and like techniques and stuff that you can learn along the way. So I didn't feel as guilty about using the wiki after I kind of figured that out. And it seems kind of pointless to clear this out, but it's actually not, because it makes more room for stuff to spawn. And I want as many forageables to spawn as possible, because the more forageables spawn, the more seeds we can make and turn our profits that way. Especially working with a 75% profit, we need all we can get, and those spring, summer, fall seeds are broken. Odds are we'll probably be selling, if not all of, but at least some of the ones that you get from the community center reward. Maybe we should get at least some of the rewards, the good rewards, you know, from the community center. Oh, I need a posture check. Oh my gosh, I'm slumping so bad. I sit at a desk at work and then I come home and sit here. It's not great for my posture. There's a slime. We're just gonna walk away. So it hasn't seen me, so we're good. Let me go ahead and get these bad boys in the ground. I'm actually gonna eat this. Gosh, y'all, excuse me. I actually couldn't find my cough syrup. I think I took it to work with me. I think I left it at work. Okay, so we use 2 energy with every watering, so I think we'll be okay. Oh my gosh. That was so close. So I am going to keep this dandelion because Jody, I think, does not like the daffodils for gifts, but she likes dandelions. So that'll make a good gift for her. Because we do want to make friends with the villagers. I mean, even only to get stuff from them. This game really is fundamentally kind of a jerk move. Because with the friendships, especially. Okay, I need to add the backpack to the list. Backpack upgrade. Go. Oh, thanks, Shaw, for being so patient with me. This cough is absolutely murder. Sunny tomorrow too. It's a bad luck day. Really? First eligible day to go to the mines. I'm probably still gonna go, honestly. Value judging my customers. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up, Morris. One thing I didn't do on day 1 that I normally do is go and buy more crop seeds. And I mean, that was, it was legitimately because I forgot, but I think it actually kind of works for this because, you know, business degree or not, it's going to be a little confusing as to what you should do on a new day, you know? New day, new farm, you know, a lot's going on. So let's see here. Let me go back and count how many open spots I already have. I don't know how many season max you're going to be able to afford, but so I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18? Sound like right? Well, I know that these were like the, you know, 15 parsnips, but I swear it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3 is 18. Am I crazy? Or whatever. It's gotta be only 15. I'm just tripping. I can't math or count, but I have bad vision, so you're asking for the impossible on that one. Alright, let's open this community center. Though, I am just going to skip that as well. I'm not going to skip every single cutscene, but the cutscenes that we've all kind of seen a trillion times, I think we can just skip that. And we'll go ahead and read the scroll as well, so we can get the wizard's note. Kind of get that show on the road before we get too much farther into spring. Junimo. Okay, we've read it. We can't read it. Here we go. By far the most annoying part of the crafts room speedrun was that part. Like having to run all the way out to the community center to read the scroll. Which of course when you do that speedrun, you already know what like is actually going to be what you're looking for. Ooh, we have sunfish. But yeah, that's this. It is one of the harder parts because you know what you need, so why are you bothering? I realize nothing I'm saying right now makes any sense. I'm so tired. My throat hurts. Alright, so what do we not have? We have a bunch of parsnips, which I do think I want to get a few more of those. Bean starter. I'm just going to get a couple of those. Because they can't be walked through. Let's see. So I have at least 15 spots, right? So that's 5. That's all I have room for anyway. So we'll just go with that for now. I definitely would like to do the community center in year 1. It may not be 100% possible, just depending on what remix bundles we get and how well spring goes. But that would be fun. It's definitely possible. I've done it on remixed bundles, and I've done it on the Joja route. I did that purely for the achievement. So we'll see. Okay, yeah, I totally could not math. So good thing I didn't buy extra seeds because that would have sucked. Okay, I won't need that or that or that in the mines. I won't actually need the hoe either, but I'm just going to take it in case I run across any wormies. Okay, what's some food I can take with me? Oh, I need to move that down because I want my sword to go there. The 5th is such a big day in Stardew. Man, I didn't pay attention to any of that type of stuff, though, when I first started playing. I think it was probably late summer before I even made it to the mines. I didn't know what was going on. I was too busy trying to clear my farm. And I mean clear. Please don't destroy my tent. It's happened before. Oh, Linus, my baby. Who's trying to destroy your tent? Oh, it's so hard to be a jerk. Like, Linus is gonna be one of the harder ones for me to be a jerk to. Yeah, we know. I love mining in Stardew, though. Like, this is fun for me. I don't have a chest for the mines. I should have thought about that. Well, this is a bad luck day, so I'm not anticipating we'll get too far down. Ah! Good thing I noticed that was a crab. Like, the last second I noticed that was a crab. And I have a slime. Get off me, please. Ugh. Yeah, I like combat in the mines. I have fun with it. So we're gonna just have a good old time. I'm not really afraid of going to the mines on a bad day. I know it's gonna slow me down, but it doesn't make progress impossible. So if you don't have anything better to do, it's not a problem. Let's go ahead and use this, clear it out of the inventory. Nice, we got our ladder. And now Clint will show up at our door. Ah! No, he slowed me down. Clint will show up at our door in the morning and give us the furnace recipe. So maybe we can get enough copper to make a furnace. And I always take these torches with me because it's a way to get free torches. And I use so many of them on my farms. Okay, there's the ladder. It's just one hardwood. I'll leave it for now. I do want to try to kill the monsters and stuff like that while I'm in here. I'm not going for like a super speed running mines situation. Ooh, this crab would actually be really nice though. But we're going to try not to lollygag. So, at least floor 5 we'll get to no problem, I think. Floor 10, maybe a little bit more difficulty. I know I can make torches, but it's so nice to be able to bring them back. But I guess I can just make the torches. Because that can go to the museum, and then we can start collecting them and selling them. Not a lot on this floor. But again, it's a bad luck day. There's not going to be a whole lot. So I think it's 20 copper, 25 copper, and 20 or 25 stone to make furnace. That's kind of what I'm going to make my goal at. It's at least enough to do that and start smelting bars. And I want that slime charmer ring. I am very dependent on the slime charmer ring when it comes to mining, especially in Skull Caverns, especially in the more difficult mines later on, the hard modes. So I really want to get that. So we're going to kill as many slimes as possible. Which I don't think that number actually counts until after Marlin has contacted you. But it's still good to get some practice in. I'd love to have that quartz. I do think level 10 would be a good idea, because I'm pretty sure we can get some boots or some kind of reward there. Should probably eat something in a sec anyway. Mining is just so much fun for me. I don't know why I like mining and combat so much in Stardew, but I really do. And now that I've gotten better at it and learned a lot of different tips and tricks, it's even more fun. You know, it's more fun to be good at something. Okay, I see the ladder over on the left side. So naturally, we're going to go to the right so we can make sure we check out all the goodies available to us. And I kind of just perpetually run around with my sword selected because I'm traumatized way too many times from going down a ladder or turning a corner and there being a monster there to greet me. So okay, let's go bust open these. Anything good in here? One piece of coal. One little piece of coal. Oh my lord. Oh, my voice is so failing me. Yay, level 10. Work boots. There we go. I got some new kicks. Looking good there, Brad. Looking good. I like it. Definitely want to get like a baseball cap someday. Oh, let's keep going. Oh my gosh. When I first started playing Stardew, I know I've been basically telling all about when I first played Stardew. But I just keep thinking about all these things that I do differently now. And I was the worst at mining levels because I, for some reason, was under the impression that you had to clear out every level before you could proceed. Even though I would have found the ladder, I would still go and clear out the level. I don't even know. It was so crazy. I don't know why I did that. It made Skull Cavern so difficult for me. Because I couldn't go anywhere because I was constantly having to clear out the levels. Like, I was fighting off every enemy, breaking every single rock. It was craziness. So what's everybody's plans for Christmas? Because as you can see behind my head, the Christmas wreath is up. I am in full Christmas mode. I'm going to go visit my family and do the Dirty Santa and all that stuff. But let's see. I won't be doing a stream. I think it's the 27th, Tuesday after Christmas, because I'll still be out of town. I'll be away from like good Wi-Fi and whatnot. So I'll probably do a replay that night. So that will be something about Christmas that's a little sad, but I think y'all will be just fine without me for a week. Oh no. Wanting to clear it bothered me. Yes, it bothered me too. And I don't know why I was so insistent and like so just bothered by the floor not being clear. I don't know what it was. I definitely fed into my hoarding tendencies in this game. It did not make that part any better. Okay, it's midnight. I should probably go back. I really want this copper. Okay, I'm gonna get this copper and then we'll go back. Oh, nice. Eventually, I'm going to bring a chest and put it up there. I have to have a chest at every mine with food and weapons and all my junk in it. So we should have, other than the copper bars, we should have, I don't think we have a lot of clay yet, but we should have almost everything for the silo. We're definitely behind on wood. We're only about halfway there. So we can still get a few more days under our belt, I think, before I turn in for the night. My voice is still doing its best. All right, let's just put all this away. What can I sell? Because we do need to make a little bit of money here along the way. I wasn't able to get as much as I was wanting from the mines just with the lack of space. So let's see. I'll just sell these two. I'm going to come back, get sunfish out for Leah so we can go and give that to her tomorrow. Ugh, thank you so much for being so patient. Oh my gosh. Yes, level 1 farming. So we also have to be looking at making a scarecrow so the crows don't keep eating our crops. Ha, 36G. Oh my god. We have 400 gold. We're not doing too bad. Oh, it's going to rain all day tomorrow. Thank you. Somewhat annoyed spirits. Great. Here's Clint, right on schedule. We need a furnace. Here are some blueprints. Couldn't have just given me a furnace? That would have been better. I would have appreciated that more. Clint needs to lay off the Thanksgiving turkey. Not really. No fat shaming here. All bodies are beautiful. Just happened to notice the other day that Clint's a little... His belly kind of leads where he's going, you know? All right. Oh, okay. Let's give these a quick water. And even though it's not great luck, I really want to go up to the mines again. I know I should be fishing. But I think since it's going to rain tomorrow, it might be a slightly more constructive use of our time to fish tomorrow. And try to get some catfish, because those are good money. And I definitely want to do that. I forgot what time Leah leaves her house on Saturdays. Oops, wrong way. I saw the bubbles. Bubbles seem to spawn pretty frequently on this farm, which is going to be helpful. Leah, my wife. Well, my wife in one of my playthroughs. This would be so terrifying. Imagine opening your door and there's just a dude bro standing out there like this with a fish over his head. Like, I would scream, go back inside. I don't like strangers or people in general. So that's, you know, don't necessarily take that for like anything special. I would do that with just about anyone. Woo, we got some quests. Oh my goodness. Crafting a furnace. That's what I didn't do. Leah, I'm trying to remember. What time do you leave your house? Do you leave your house? Hang on. What time does Leah leave her house? I think as much time as I spent wooing this woman in my other playthrough, I would actually know her schedule, but that makes too much sense. Okay, she literally does not leave her cottage till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't have time for this. Sorry, Leah. She leaves the saloon at 11:40, so if we leave the mine early for some reason, maybe I'll bring it to her, but honestly, I probably won't. Like, Brad already walked himself all the way to her cottage for the hippie vegetarian girl, so I don't feel like he's gonna do that again. Ooh, I wanted to see if I could make a chest for the mines. And I do not have my chat pulled back up. My bad. There we go. Yeah, I thought she left closer to noon too, but apparently on Saturdays in the spring she is a whole homebody, which respect. But I don't have time to hang around waiting for her all day long. I just don't. I ain't got that kind of time. So let's see. Let's take. Food up to the mines. Anything else I can take up to the mine? Not really. We'll have to just hope that we find some stuff along the way. Definitely need to craft some field snacks. For sure. Those will be super duper helpful for working on the farm and tending crops and all that good stuff. So it's a struggle. Spring year one is a struggle. 100%. You've got a lot going on. You have no money and no energy. Okay, so we said we were going to kind of hold off on making Linus a friend. So I gotta skip Linus. Sorry, buddy. Mining chests. Let's see. Let's get white. Oh no, I'm feeling white today. This is not as bad of luck as yesterday, I don't think. Or is it worse? I have absolutely no memory when it comes to Stardew. Like, I will straight up find a ladder, go wander off to get some ore, and then have not remember that I found the ladder. Like, I got no memory in Stardew whatsoever. I hate these bugs. They're not the worst monster in the game, but they are probably close. Oh, cool. Oh, wait. Hi, excuse me, pardon me. No, stop slowing me down. No, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. I'm sorry. I have sinned. Okay. Whew. Haha, see ya, suckers. I love when that's the infested level. Yes, I could have made some good progress on Marlon's goal, but nah. Like, why would I go out of my way and ruin my hair? Nah. Work smart, not hard. That's what Dad always said. Why do I sound like every rich frat boy I went to school with? Even the nice ones. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Killing a bug with a hoe. That's, you know, that works. I love how the bugs are like one shot, no matter what you hit them with. Oh, I'm slowed. No, come back. I think I'm gonna try not to chair skip into the secret woods. I think I'm gonna kind of leave that for other things, because it's too easy to use the chair skip to get in the secret woods and just kill slimes there for all of the different goals. So I think we're gonna try to do it organically. You know, once we get into the secret woods legit, then we'll just do that. They go squish. Yes. I love the sounds. I love the sound that the slimes make when they die. Is that a bad thing to say? When I did a couple of weeks ago, when I did my perfection with cheats run, and you know you spawn in 1,000 to kill at one time, that sound haunts my nightmares. 1,000 slimes go squish all at the same time. That was kind of a lot. Oh, no, we are keeping the coal. I have so much fiber. I got the Junimos and the slimes confused at first, and so I like thought that the slimes wouldn't hurt me. They did. It was sad. I should have gone up on that last level and emptied my inventory. It was dumb. Why did I not do that? Kind of tempted to do that. Like, take care of this level and then go up and offload my inventory because this is kind of ridiculous. Oh no. Puppetating. Oh god. There's a lot of bugs down there. I'm gonna hold off on those. Ow. Oh, this sword sucks. Can I get lucky? I got a slammer super early on in one of my recent off-stream playthroughs. That was nice. Like a wooden club even would be great. Okay, well now they're both on the same side of me, which makes things easier. Oh my gosh, die! Thank you. I have plenty of quartz, so I can always get quartz. That's the thing, I can always get quartz. I hate getting rid of the mixed seeds because they're so helpful. Oh, that hurts. But this crabby boy would be great to sell, and you also can use them for cooking, so. Oh my god, that's an ancient seed! Holy snap! Balls. Oh my god. Okay, first things first. Take care of the bugs, but then I gotta dump something else. Screw a mixed seed. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go up and offload. Oh my good gravy. An ancient seed? I'm still looking for... I'm in fall year 2 on my like vanilla Stardew run. And I've gotten the first ancient seed, you know, that you find and you donate to the museum and Gunther gives you the stuff. I haven't found another one since. It's so rare that I found one this early. Hot diggity dog. I love that. All right, do I have the bug steak recipe yet? No. So we're gonna drop that in there. And we're gonna see if I can get any further down. Let's fucking go! Ancient seed! Which I am gonna save. I'm gonna donate, but I'm gonna save like the seed that Gunther gives you. Cause I know they can grow through 3 seasons, but it's pain for them to die off in the wintertime. So I wait for, okay, so it's overrun by monsters no matter what. That's what I thought. But I don't like it when it dies out, so I always wait and put it in the greenhouse. That's what I was trying to say about the ancient seed. Because put it in the greenhouse, you know, it lasts forever. That's like ultimate. Ow. Die. Die. I was shortstop. My college team. I led us to state. Twice. Do you know who I am? Sorry. Apologies if you played baseball in college and you were an athlete and your name was Brad. I fully apologize. Ah, gosh, maybe I should keep using this sword. But is that a jerk move or is that just stupidity? No, I really want that seed. Stay, 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 exactly. My school didn't really have a lot of sports teams. Like, we didn't have, like, a big football team. We didn't even have an actual football team. We had a club football team. That was it. Baseball was kind of a big deal. I think basketball was, like, actually the biggest. What? This is supposed to be a bad luck day? What is going on with this? I'm getting all kind of cool stuff. I'm actually going to eat that. So many bugs! Ah! Rah. Nice. Ah! No! I only collected 2 stones so far, so screw that. Stone is a pretty easy resource to get a hold of, so I'm not terribly worried about that. If I ever need stone, I can just go grind the big stones on the first floor. So that's not bad. Ah, it's potato. No, they're both... Nope. Nope, I'm out. Nope. I would be so nice. Ooh, it's 19... 19 that one that goes in the spiral level though? Forgot. Ugh. Freaking bugs. Hate these things. So obnoxious. Go away! Thank you. Oh no. It's midnight. I'm not gonna make it. Oh no. Let's see. Let's see. Oh god, yeah, it's the spiral level. I'm so close though. I kind of just want to pass out. I don't have a lot of money, so there's a chance I wouldn't lose any money. You know what? We're gonna go for the Hail Mary. We're gonna go for the Hail Mary. Oh! Oh! Elf blade? Interesting. Okay, so if I want that, what do I need to get rid of? I have some of these at home. The bug meat's going to be so helpful for bug steaks, so I just really don't think it's a good idea to get rid of those. So, we'll take our elf blade. Now let's get the HE double hockey sticks out of here. Yeah, I'm going to leave all those up here for right now. We're going to leave the dagger here also. So what do we need to take home? I'm just going to take a few of those home. Seeds I can plant. I want to keep this safe. I can come back and get those another day. So we're going to do this. May or may not make it home, but we're going to see. We'll see. Totally worth the Hail Mary, even if we do pass out. Because it can be so grindy to go through these mine levels. And especially if you get so close and you have to go back again. Like, it's such a pain, you know? And sometimes when we have to go look for ore or whatever, we'll be doing a lot of, like, mine level resets anyway. So it's going to feel grindy enough without contributing to it. I do need to make some torches, though, because it's dark out here. Ah! Go away. I will plant these in the morning. Let's just get in the house. Woo! We're not going to have a lot of energy. But that's okay. Level 1 combat, and we got the bug steak. Excellent. That's why I did that. I think we'll do like a day or two more, like today and maybe the next day, and probably call it done. Neutral day, not bad. I can deal with that. Queen of sauce. Stir fry. We're definitely going to try to get all the Queen of Sauce recipes. Ultimately, I do want to get away from here. Turd. Ultimately, I do want to get perfection on this file. Definitely not in any big hurry to do it, but I think it'd be fun. Build a well. Convenient places to refill your watering can. Oh, you know, like the streams all around. Ugh. Robin. My dear, dear, sweet Robin. You are unnecessary. Well, she's not. Robin's awesome, but your well services are unnecessary. Ooh, I said I was going to get catfish today, didn't I? I should probably do that. That would actually make a lot more sense. Okay, so we should probably take some stuff to donate because we're running out of space in this chest. I could make another one, but I do want to kind of try to monitor our wood situation a little bit. We can donate that. 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 I also need to go see the wizard. Yeah, I should just make another chest. This is just gonna be for fish, I think. Fish and fishing supplies. So I think I'll put any kind of fish and fishing related tools over here. I do need my bamboo pole though. So I know for cooking normally I think you need 1 or 2 sunfish. Maybe. But we'll keep that for right now. Ooh. Is it worth swinging all the way up to the mines? Getting those other geodes. And then going to Clint's and to Gunther. Because we have time. Because I think, because Gunther doesn't get there until 8. Clint doesn't even get there until 9. That does seem like a lot, though. Yeah, I don't care if it doesn't make sense. Let's take a scenic route, shall we? Yeah, might as well since Clint's not. Exactly. And I kind of want to go to Clint first, or at least try to go to Clint first, to break as many of these geodes as I can. Because the earliest days of your geode breaking, everything goes to the museum anyway. So I'd rather make fewer museum trips initially. And hey, we're getting some leaks. And a lost book. Oh yeah, that didn't take long. And I saw another leak over there too. I need to get. I may have to go clay farming if I can't get any clay naturally to build the silo. Normally I have no trouble getting clay, so I'm not sure why I'm struggling a little bit this playthrough. Okay, so looks like we are going to have to change our plans a little bit and go donate some stuff first because inventory is full. But that's okay. Maybe I'll give this leek to George. I haven't actually met George yet. And this unhinged museum organization that I've got going on here. Melon! Watermelon! Look at me talking in memes like I actually know what I'm talking about. I got a rock. There we go. Okay, a couple of these we can sell to Clint. Yeah, so we can sell the limestone and the jamborite. We could sell the copper ore, but right now I think it's better to keep it. If it was later in the game, I would sell it to him in a heartbeat, but... What is this museum organization? Oh my gosh. My eyes are bleeding. Alright. Down to the river, we're going down to the river to fish. It's not the lyrics, nor really the tune. But we're doing it anyway. Alright. I did say I wanted to give this to George, so let's see. We got some time. Oh, Georgie! Where are you? Sup? Oh, I did not want to give that to Alex. Hey. Bro, I can out-dude bro you. Look at that. We look like twins. Bruh. I love how she's talking like I haven't introduced myself to her. Did I introduce myself to Evelyn and I don't remember it? If so, Evelyn, I am so sorry. George, too. They're all acting like I... You're welcome, George. We can go to the wizard anytime we want. We do need to craft a furnace. We'll get there. Alright, let's go see if we can catch some catfish. I suck at catching catfish, by the way. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Actually, we're going to go down here to where the deeper water is. There's not really any benefit to fishing in certain spots in Stardew except for the legendary fish. But sometimes it's nice to go to like these certain little spots and fish. Give me anything for some bubbles right about now. A nice shad. Silver quality. Nice. Really kind of hoping we didn't get the quality fish bundle. Because it's so annoying. Me not being a good fisherman, getting a gold quality fish, especially some of the ones that that bundle will occasionally ask for. Yeah, there was a catfish, yeah. But the quality fish are tough to get, depending on what they are. Gold quality shad's not that hard to get. Gold quality... What is it usually for the ocean one? I don't remember. Tilapia sometimes? I just want to see if we can even catch a catfish. Jeez Louise. Oh, the remixed bundles are so much fun. There's definitely a bunch of different options that you can get. Sometimes you can get out of having to deal with the red cabbage, which is nice. Some of the bundles are irritating. It just kind of depends on what you get. I like remixing stuff because I got to a point where I memorized all the bundles. From doing speed runs, from doing my own playthroughs, from watching speed runs. I just really had like a very bad habit of just knowing exactly what was going on. It kind of took the fun out of the community center a little bit. So I highly recommend remixed bundles. And I know that I want to say it's part of Stardew Expanded. But I'm pretty sure that there's remixed bundles as a part of Stardew Expanded, and they're like crazy. Like you have to have 15 gold star of this crop and stuff like that. So that would be completely wild, and I definitely want to do it. The rain sound is so calming. And I'm so happy that Storm never knocked out power. My phone never started screaming at me for any reason. Anything like that. Although to be fair, my phone is acting as my stream deck right now, so I don't know if it's got stuff silenced or not. Which I haven't really needed to use it. Are we going to have other mods during the playthrough? I might die with at least one speed. Yeah, I think we'll probably have like Chests Anywhere, CJB, just because it's so difficult to get around with that map being so large, so we can adjust our speed and stuff like that. I'll probably try to keep my speed toned down a little. Like, I think my normal setting is like a 3. So I might pump it up to like a 4 or something like that. But yeah, I'm going to have a couple of mods to get around. We'll have some like cute mods, like the birthday mod. I want to put that in there. If you've never used it, the dynamic reflections mod is my favorite mod ever. It's a purely aesthetic mod. It's so freaking pretty. Like, it adds like your reflection and the reflections of others to the water, and like the ocean and the water changes to reflect the night sky and stuff. It is so gorgeous. Definitely want to add that one in there. So it's going to be a pretty mod heavy playthrough for sure. And I want to make sure that we don't have too many mods to where it's like not fun anymore, or it's starting to cause issues. But I think we'll have a good amount of mods going on. Definitely with like the birthday one, the dynamic reflections, Chest Anywhere, CJB cheats. Probably not the item spawner. That's a little too OP. For that. Maybe add in some like extra crops and stuff like that. But we're also going to have, you know, the Ridgeside Valley, I think it is, neighboring towns and things like that. I'll have to go through all of the saved mods and stuff that I have and see exactly what I'm looking at here. Well, there you are, Leah. Just now leaving your house at 4:30 in the afternoon. See you. Leah is honestly kind of hard to become friends with because she is in her house for so long every day. So seeing her at the saloon's like the only time really you can see her. The summertime is a little easier because she goes to the beach. If I have a speed cheat and a fishing cheat, I'm set. Yeah, a fishing cheat's probably going to have to be there. Like, I can turn it off sometimes, but I'm going to have a fishing cheat because this does get a little bit tedious. It's fun, but it does get tedious. And as we have seen, I thoroughly suck at catching a catfish. This fishing bar is so tiny. I want the fiberglass rod. That's a long way away, though. But yeah, we'll definitely go over, probably next month. Break and I will go over what specific mods we want to have. And go ahead and get those loaded up and ready for some Stardew Expanded next year. Because I am so excited about all the new NPCs, all the new fun stuff. A dinosaur egg? What the hell is the RNG on the save file, bro? Holy cannoli. Fart suckers. Okay, now copper ore is not valuable at all. Jeez Louise. I need to sell stuff. So I'm gonna trash that. I am gonna trash the gold star just because I think 2 silver star is worth more than a gold star. Holy crap. I'm gonna go home and drop some of this off. Yeah, it's because the museum closed in 20 minutes. I'm not gonna be able to make it there in time. So I'll have to donate those another day. Which I'm not donating the dinosaur egg. Not right away, at least. Because I want to be able to put that in the coop when we get one. Oh, dear God. I don't know where I'm going. Also going to sell one of those. Oh, wrong. Probably gonna need a seeds chest here before long. No, I really don't need my hoe. Just gonna put that up. I'm still gonna keep the training rod with me in case I give up on the pursuit of the catfish. I feel like you can catch catfish on the farm. Oh, wait, there's bubbles over there. Hold on. I think I can reach them, maybe. Not. How do you curve your rod? How have I forgotten how to do that? Has it really been that long since I've fished vanilla? I forgot how to do that. Bubbles, move over. Scooch over. Ooh, a bream. Pretty sure we're gonna need one of those. Bream are honestly really easy to catch considering they end up in bundles with stuff that's not. Like, all the other night fish are so much harder to catch, to me, than the bream. Like, the bream is easy peasy. But we definitely need to start making some moolah around here. I think it's during the cast that you have to, like, drag it over. Is that right? Oh, never mind. Oh my God, fine. I don't have my weapon on me. Oh well, I'm not that far from it. I'll be okay. As soon as you go to cast, you drag, I think. Okay, so it's like... Nope, that still didn't work. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm lucky to have caught any fish. And really, if this was the first time me fishing vanilla in a long time, if I hadn't been doing my vanilla playthrough, this would be just sad. This would be such a really, really sad chain of events here. Let me tell you. Why does bubbles spawn over there? Ugh. Rude. I'd almost rather move over and fish in my other spot. Uh-oh. We got company. Hey, Hey. Get away from me. Honestly, not that productive of a day. Fishing. But, you know, we're just gonna sell everything out of spite. There we go. Movement keys after you cast. You know, that actually sounds really familiar. That's probably how I always did it, and I just don't remember. Grab pot. I will try that. Think break. I will try that. I'll try it another time, obviously, because... Alright, this might be the last day that we do. Because I normally try to end about 10 o'clock my time. So let's see. Neutral spirits. I still want to go to the mines. Yeah. Fences, I know. Whatever. Kitchen expansion from Robin. And some more parsnips. I feel like I should sell these. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. There we go. Do I have any mixed seeds that I haven't planted yet? No, because I keep having to toss them. There's a lot to know about Stardew Valley, and even though I have so many hours in Stardew, it's so interesting how many things I still don't really know how to do, still don't really know about. That's why Stardew is so cool to me. You can do all this stuff, but you can still have so much more to learn and to do. Yeah, I think we're gonna mine for our last day here. Try to get some money, try to get our footing going here. Definitely gonna need some money for the backpack upgrade. Materials for silo and the beach bridge. Like, we need all of that. So let's try to get some moolah going. Mining is usually a decent money maker for me until the crops and artisan goods get going. So let's see here. Yeah, the mine's by 8 a.m. Okay, let's take the dagger in case we decide to use it. The bomb. And we're gonna make bug steaks. Oh my god, I do not care. Get away from me. Thank you. Couldn't have dropped a ladder for me? Ha! Psych. Smell you later. Definitely need to make a scarecrow and a bunch of other things. Scarecrow and furnace. Maybe we'll try to leave the mines a little early and craft those up. Or we might do those later. Let me see. Craft furnace. Craft scarecrow. Crafty scarecrow. You know what? I'm leaving that. That's cute. My typing skills are atrocious. We may as well have fun with them. Oh, crud. Okay. I have so much fiber. I don't care. Oh, there's a ladder. Hidden in the darkness. Alright, alright, alright. I got the message. There we go. Geode. Man, I hate not having a big backpack. For Stardew Expanded, I think we should go ahead and have, instead on the CJB cheat, just go ahead and give ourselves the big backpack. Because I'm not going to be able to handle it. I'm so dependent on my large backpack, like, I can't. Discord typos. Oh my gosh. The Discord typos are legendary. Not mine. Breaks. Breaks typos are the stuff of legend. They're glorious. Look at this. I don't really think I need that. Just makes me fine to get to the expanded storyline. Exactly. And I kind of want to do the mine Adventurers Guild expansion mod. There we go. Words are really hard. Because it looks so cool, and Gunther actually like has a storyline and stuff like that, but I am worried about overloading the mods and making it difficult to play and keep everything updated. So we'll kind of go back and forth. We'll probably have to test it out a few times, make sure we're actually getting everything to work. But yeah, I think some cheats would be okay and would actually like make a lot of sense within that. Because I also want to do Grandpa's farm, farm layout mod, and that thing is really huge and hefty, and that's a lot of, you know, changing base level things, and so nothing of what I'm saying is making any sense right now, me being this tired, but I'm just glad my voice has lasted and coughing hasn't been that bad. I love Stardew Expanded. I've never played it, but I have watched a few content creators and speedrunners do it. And it just has so much potential and so much growth in the storyline. And I just think it's amazing. You know, Concerned Ape put so much heart and soul into Stardew Valley. Like, we know this. But for other people to go through and basically do the same thing on top of his already amazing game is just so incredibly cool to me. They pretty much made a Stardew Valley 2. And that's amazing. Ooh, Omni Geode, I want it. These stones give better XP, but they take 2 hits. Where's this freaking ladder? Was that dumb and just missed it at the beginning? Or is there actually, like... We're actually going to struggle to find this ladder. So, does anybody else come up with, like, storylines and backstories for their Stardew character, or is that just a me thing? So they're usually not super duper duper detailed, but they are, like, they have personalities, and there are certain ways that they answer questions and stuff like that. And I kind of feel like I'm the only person that does that. Oh my god, where is this ladder? Thank you. Jeez. Oh. Holy copper. Okay, that was a bad idea. I have plenty of health, but not a whole lot of energy, so I need to be careful. play it as myself. Yeah. I played as myself for my very first one. But then I came up with other characters along the way. They kind of all have their own personalities. There's just a few cases where I will always answer certain questions the same way or do certain things the same way. Like anything to do with Shane. I cannot be mean to Shane or unsupportive. I can't do it. He's my baby. I think for Stardew Expanded, I'll probably do something similar in terms of coming up with a different character. It'll probably be like a me adjacent. Like me with some of the flaws removed kind of thing. And that'll be cute. Because I've been through a decent little metamorphosis in the last few years as a person. So I kind of have those who I used to be and who I wish I was kind of tucked away in my head. So I could easily turn this stream into like a whole therapy session, but I won't. I pay a therapist for that. I could also give y'all therapy. That's, you know, I have no issues with that. That'd be fun. Ooh. I'd like to have this bomb, but it's a lot of rock to throw away. I play as myself. I wouldn't get out of bed or go outside. Honesty facts. I would not get out of my bed if I didn't have to. Ow! I didn't go back up at 25 like I was supposed to, did I? Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get down. Because it's getting harder and harder to toss stuff, and the faster we just go down, the faster I can trade stuff out or be done. I have plants and I like take care of them and stuff like that, but I could never work on a farm. Although my plants are sometimes the reason I get out of bed in the morning, so maybe I could still kind of play Stardew as myself a little bit. Could really do with an updated weapon. Let's see. Anything good here? By way of like fun stuff. Ugh, boring. There we go. So these dark levels suck booty. But I think we're gonna go and at least try to get through some of them. Oh, dude. Should probably actually eat something. I may have to go back up and get more food. That's what I meant to. That's how I meant to do it, but I just wasn't thinking. Oh, I'm not trying to emote. Yeah, let's go get some more food. That's not great. I can eat that and that. And take those with us, maybe? I feel like I should take the bug meat with me to make more bug steaks. Oh well, this might be a mistake, but we're just gonna do it anyway. I say that a lot playing Stardew. I talk to myself a lot playing Stardew anyway, but I also would just be like, eh, it's a mistake, but you know, we're gonna do it anyway. It's fine. Uh-oh. Oh, there's the ladder. Nice. Wonder what killing 1,000 of these at one time would sound like. Oh, this sword sucks. Oh, hella ladder luck. Let's go. Ooh, I want that mushroom. Uh-huh. Alright, 35, we're going home. Mostly because these levels are murder on my eyeballs. Can't see. Ah! I don't quite have to do the Habu lean, but... If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch Habu do any kind of speed run where he has to go down the mines. Because he gets to these levels, and then he has to get, like... right up next to the screen, and it's pretty funny. I mean, I feel that. I'm blind. I can't see anything. Oh. Oh, God. Bro, I don't care. Go away. I can't see a thing. I cannot see this guy at all. Die! Oh, I hate this sword. It's doing 1 damage. Oh, thanks. Nice. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Alright, what we got? What do we need to take home? Yes, I've noticed I'm getting quieter. I'm definitely tired. Also when I think, I can't talk and think. I can't think and talk at the same time. Like it's tough. All right, let's go home. I think I'm gonna sell at least some of these amethysts. Because I mean, I want to make friends with Abigail, but you can make friends with her by giving her other stuff other than amethyst. So if I want to take it slower, I don't necessarily have to have a big bunch of amethyst. And Emily likes other gems. Yes, yes, Break. We know, we know, we know. You love Abigail. Abigail is your wifey. We know. We know. Although I have been loving wooing Leah lately. So honestly, Leah is wifey for me. I kind of might adore her a little bit. Oh my good God. You know, I kind of want to make a furnace tonight. I don't remember if it's 20 or 25, so we're just going to do 25 of both, and I can always just put it back. Oh my God, so much knockback. Try not to get rid of all my grass right now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I want some lights around here. So we'll put one behind the mailbox. We'll put one down here, and just throw these around where I can see what I'm doing a little bit here. Watering can, how... that right there. Yeah, it's late, but honestly, I don't really care too much about the loss of energy. It doesn't really affect me that badly. And I can still get a lot done. So, let's go to bed. Ooh, Scarecrow 2. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to real quick try to do Scarecrow, but I don't remember. 50 wood, 1 coal, 20 fiber. Yes! Nice. Need to get some wood now. I'm definitely pushing time now. Whoops. Put another bar on the go. And then we're going to pull this up. Crafted the furnace. We crafted the scarecrow. So I can check those off the list before saving the file. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see. Need to visit the wizard. So we can unlock all that good stuff. We're going deeper in the mines pretty easily. Meet people. Guild. Okay, so that's kind of our to-do list for the next time. And we'll kind of get going on that. Once we kind of get our feet underneath us, get to summer, get some sprinklers, things are really going to start rocking and rolling. And we need to work on starting to date people. So we're going to try to befriend Clint. And then we just need to start trying to date people. That'll be like our thing. Because it takes a long time to get everyone, all the bachelors and bachelorettes, to 8 hearts. To give them the bouquets and then get them to 10 hearts. And trigger the cutscenes. Like, it takes a lot of work. So that's going to be its own grind for sure. Probably going to need a whole gifts chest. Definitely need to upgrade the house so that we can cook. Because Alex likes to be annoying. And his loved gifts are all cooking recipes. I love Alex, though. Wonderful, wonderful himbo husband. Would die for him. But I think we should probably leave it there for the evening. Let's go ahead and go to bed. Level 2 mining. Let's go. Level 2 combat. Yeah. Alright. Whew. 8 days in one night. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I think that that's probably where we should leave it for the evening. My voice is kind of going a little bit. This is the time I normally stop streaming. So I'm going to go get some food, do some laundry, and get ready to go to work tomorrow like a normal person. But this is Brad's new life. And we'll see how well he adjusts to it. Oh, hopefully the cough will be gone next week. And we'll see what we got going on for next week. Actually, that is something really cool. Let me look at my breakdown of what I was going to do next week. Because I've been changing my mind so many times lately that I don't actually remember fully what I'm doing next week. I remember when I wasn't planning on revisiting this right off the bat. Like, I was going to give it a little bit of a break in between. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to practice some crafts room speedrunning under the vanilla category. Because, again, I don't animation cancel. So going glitchless is a good way for me to not have a chance to place anywhere. I've run crafts room speedruns like basic type crafts room stuff. Not really with any kind of timer or thought behind it. But I really want to get the rundown. I really want to practice that. Because crafts room is a good starting speed run that's not a 5-minute speed run. You know, the meme speed runs are short and they're intended to be. But crafts room is a good like half an hour or so speed run. And so we'll work on that. I need to test this out between now and then, but there's also a possibility of us playing a little Build a Lot 2. I had to reinstall it, so I'm going to have to restart all my progress on that game. So that'll be really fun. It's kind of a good little strategy, economic type game. It's kind of simple, but it's simple in a good way. So I'm going to see if I can get that to work for stream. We may play some of that. And also some Fall Guys, because then we'll be pretty good and established in Season 3 of Fall Guys. And I really want to be pretty good at Fall Guys. I'm decent, but I've been watching a lot of speedrunners and content creators of Fall Guys that, you know, have 3,000 hours in this game. And that's more like what I'm thinking, you know? I'm ready to join the big boys and girls. I'm ready to be one of them. So I think we'll do some of that. And have a couple of other possibilities if Build a Lot doesn't work, or if Fall Guys is making my computer overheat again, which it did do this last week. So hopefully it won't do that again. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for everybody who dropped in. Once again, I am Shiny. This has been the stream. It's been so much fun hanging out with you guys tonight. I'm so glad I was able to do this. I missed you all so much last week. You have no idea. Oh, wow. This is so much fun. I love you guys so much. I will see you next month, December the 6th. 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you're following me on socials to see all my updates from there. But this is Shiny. Peace out. All right, let's see if I can read my stream deck upside down, shall we? Bye.